Hey, you right there. Stay there. Don't fucking go anywhere. You don't want to miss this shit. Trust me. I'll be back.
You are listening to Off the Record, a music podcast. Each week we deliver the best, hard-hitting topics of the music industry. Each episode we give our take on bands, albums, artists, music news, and more. So sit back, grab a drink, turn it up.
Hey.
What's up?
Hey.
My
These
internet
guys-
is already being weird. Already.
Already?
Yeah. I didn't catch any of what Rob said on the intro. So I already blew it.
Well,
It was great.
I'm
damn
done.
it. It
Yeah.
was. It was
Jeremy,
pretty.
you're gonna have to go back and watch that shit because that was gold.
It was.
Solid
everything.
damn gold, man.
I miss
It
everything.
was. It was.
Got a whole bunch of Knowles up in this piece already.
And then, of course, the one that always takes my My stuff.
Hey.
What's up, everyone?
These
What
guys.
how was your? We had a week off. We had a whole week off where we didn't do not a damn thing with the
Not a
podcast.
goddamn thing.
Right? Like that was weird for me, y'all. Like I don't know about y'all, but
Well, okay, actually, nothing that we posted about, anyways.
that's true.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, I got quite a bit done. The studio is damn near done.
I'm so excited to see it.
That's right. That's right.
You need to fill everybody in. What's going on?
I don't want to give away too much. I did
All right.
build the heaviest production desk ever. This thing is
I
damn near
believe it.
bulletproof. Well, all I had around was 2x6s, so I just ran with it. I was like, here we go.
Hell yeah.
Let's see what
Now,
happens. Let's see what I
you
can
say-
come up with.
when you say heavy, are we talking like heavy metal kind of heavy, or are we talking
Heavy.
actual weight as a
Weight.
measurement? A
Wood.
measurement of weight. Okay, wood.
Yeah.
Well, I know all about wood.
Yeah, yeah. I heard you're a big fan.
Mm.
So we're
Mm.
2x6s. 2x6s.
What would you now?
Hey,
Hey.
Cheers to that, I guess.
Mhm.
What? Let me guess. So, all right, this is where you guys are going to get to see my superpower come into play. Okay,
Mm.
don't tell nobody. Jeremy is drinking a vodka cran.
you got me.
So you said
But-
ESPN.
But this is a zazzed up one. It also has pomegranate,
Mm.
lemon, lime, and pineapple juice.
Ooh, you a fancy
Oh.
bitch.
That's how you prepare for a long weekend.
Mm.
That sounds really good, actually. And I'm not a big cranberry fan either.
Yeah.
Well, I love cranberry.
Ugh, I can't do
for you.
cranberry.
Pomegranate, strong like bull. Drink lots of pomegranate.
Strong like bull.
That's right.
What about you, Rob? What you got?
Bourbon and Coke.
Can't go wrong with bourbon and
Good
Coke.
old bourbon and Coke. Some Coke and had to think about it. Wild Turkey 101. Tyler, have a drink you need to try. Milk chocolate with Fireball.
Chocolate
Ew.
milk with fire. Ew.
Pass.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's a hard pass for me.
Now, one thing that you gotta, I think I've kind of mentioned this before on other podcasts. We love our goddamn chocolate milk in my house.
This is true.
We love.
This is true.
Yep.
Yeah,
And it's that man's fault right there.
Rob was like, "You're never gonna guess what I'm drinking tonight." So I just started like rolling off with stuff. He's like, "All right, we're not gonna guess no more. I'm drinking chocolate milk."
Chocolate fucking milk, man.
Yeah.
Does the body good. At least that's what
true.
she said.
That's what she said. Man, it was weird not like being on and hanging out with everybody and bullshitting last week like we usually do. It was weird. It's like I took all this time off work, so I'm already bored. So I remember last week I was like, man, I don't know what we're talking about this week, and I haven't like thought about it. I haven't done anything. And then I was like, oh yeah, there's a reason why I didn't think about anything or like research stuff. There's a reason for that, and my dumbass was like freaking out last minute.
About what? Work related stuff?
No, about the podcast because we didn't do it last week.
Oh.
So I was freaking out like, we have a podcast we have to do. And then
that we
happened.
talk about that. Yes, planned far in advance.
There you go.
I don't know about you guys, but I completely shut off. Well, not completely, but I damn near completely shut off social media. Oh, Jeremy is definitely lagging. Yep, there he goes. Hey,
he's back,
don't mind
y'all.
me.
All I saw was on Jeremy.
Super hits. Yeah, I went through. I just like closed every window except for this one. I don't know. Goddamn country living. Man. Country living.
Yep, know all about that shit. Anyways, what I was saying was, I pretty much completely turned off social media during the holiday, whatever we're gonna call it.
Okay.
The Christmas holiday.
The break.
Yep. While I was breaking some wood.
And Dawn.
I know, right?
I was wondering how long he was going to hit that vape.
Yeah, no, I got stuck in time.
That's funny. Oh, okay. So there is one thing that I thought was pretty cool, sad and cool, but so basically I don't know if you guys know this, but as of yesterday, 12 years ago, we lost Rev from Avenged Sevenfold. And 6 years ago yesterday, we lost Lemmy. Well, there has been, reports over the years that a number of Lemmy's close personal friends actually received bullet casings filled with his ashes after he had passed. So there's a new video that Motorhead's longtime tour manager, Eddie Rocha, and the production assistant, Emma Cedarblood, I think is how you say her name. They recently got Motorhead tattoos honoring Lemmy, and they had his ashes blended in with the tattoo ink.
That's pretty
which
dope.
I thought was pretty cool.
I would be a little concerned about that.
Well, so they said Motorhead means family for life. So the two road crew members sat down for a tattoo, receiving their themed Motorhead pieces, and said that Rocha received a tattoo of Lemmy's visage upon his leg. I think is where he got it. And then she got the spade on her leg. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Actually, the
yeah.
spade,
I agree. I agree.
I would not have thought about that.
Yeah, I thought that was. I thought it was pretty cool that they did that. Yeah. To be that close to someone that you're totally okay with blending in ashes with a tattoo ink. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, sure.
Talk about going out with a bang. Yes. Yeah, that dude, man, he what's that saying? He hit it until the wheels fell off. that dude, he was hardcore to the day he damn died.
Yes, he was.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he was. So, also, wanted to talk about how we're about to go into 2022, right? So 2020 sucked. Like, sucked. 2021 wasn't much better, at least for a majority of people from what I've been seeing. But there are 10 things that did not suck about 2021. The first one, I don't know
Me.
if you. Me?
Sorry.
I thought you said, "Hey," really loud. I was like, "What? What did I do? What did I say?"
No, me.
Me? Okay,
Me.
gotcha.
Yeah, I did not suck last year.
So King Crimson's Robert Fripp and his wife, Toya Wilcox, they actually did many cover songs, and they did this really strange cover of Metallica's Inner Sandman. It was really strange. But apparently it was really lighthearted and it was fun. It made a few people smile. So apparently that was a thing, was Robert Fripp and his wife doing really random covers. So when she did Inner Sandman, he was playing guitar and she was actually singing from her exercise bike.
Wow.
Yeah. So a lot of people thought that those little videos were pretty funny and kind of helped him get through.
You know, they recently put out I suppose you could say, a compilation album of covers that other artists did for the Black Album, and I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
Okay.
You said King Crimson. King.
Yeah.
Ugh, words in English, and shit like that. King Crimson.
Yep.
Did the cover. I'll be damned. I had no idea.
Yeah. Well, just Robert Fripp, just him and his wife did it.
Oh, but just him and his wife.
Yeah, it was just like they propped up a phone and hit record, and she was on an exercise bike and was singing while he was playing the guitar to it. So there's that.
I've got to see that.
I'll have to find the link. I've seen it. It's a strange one, but yeah, I'll have to find it and send it to you so you can see it. Also, live music made a comeback. So as we all know, because of the pandemic, live music was pretty much just placed on pause. So for us music loving fans, it sucked, like royally sucked. But live music made a comeback, so many artists were able to, make up for the lost time. So that was another plus for 2021.
Definitely. I'm trying to talk while I have a piece of ice in my mouth.
Getting it back, coming back a little bit. It'll get there.
Yeah, a little bit. Also, there was this video that I actually saw a few weeks back. It was of 11-year-old girl. Her name was Nandy Bushell. So she actually got to perform with Foo Fighters playing drums, and holy shit, this girl is really good. I came across it on YouTube. Like, you know how you get sucked into like the wormhole of YouTube videos? Yeah. It's like,
yes,
it's one of those.
Almost on a daily basis.
Right. So that's kind of what happened to me, and I came across this video. But if you haven't seen the video, it was actually pretty cool because Dave Grohl, she actually challenged Dave Grohl to a drum off, and he was like, challenge accepted. And he was like, okay, that's it. We're done. We had our thing. Well, she came back and was like, I'm not done with you yet. And so she came back and challenged him again. And he's like, oh, so this is a thing. And it became like a thing between the two of them. So he invited her to go up on stage, and he sent Taylor Hawkins away, the drummer for his band, for Foo Fighters, sent him away, and she played Everlong on the drums, and she killed it.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
They do that a lot.
They do.
Foo Fighters.
Kiss Guy.
Kiss Guy.
Kiss Guy.
Yes. Kiss Guy. Yep.
He was a badass on guitar.
He brought it. He definitely brought it.
Yeah, he did. And he completely owned that stage too.
His presence, like, he didn't just kind of sit there and play the song or whatever. Like, he was all over the place, and he was really enjoying it, and he was rocking out and everything, and you could tell he's having the fucking time of his life.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
There were rumors going around that guy was Gabriel Rodrigo. There were people that said it was Rodrigo that was his guy. I don't know if those rumors are true or not. I am perpetuating rumors at this very moment.
Yeah, we'll have to debunk it.
I have to say there's a little bit of. I mean, you can't see his fucking face, of course,
right?
But yeah,
right. So another thing that happened is, I think this one is pretty cool, but Mark Hoppus of Blink-182, he actually announced back in June that he had cancer, and he announced that he is now cancer free.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Fuck cancer.
There you
Nice.
go. Fuck cancer.
Fuck that fucking asshole.
I thought that was pretty badass when I heard that news.
Yeah.
So another thing, now this one isn't top of my list, but it is something that a lot of people made a big deal about. I wouldn't say that it's a good thing, just my personal opinion that happened in 2021 because I'm not a fan, but Guns N' Roses released new music. And it's not really new music. They basically just dropped a new song called Absurd in August and then followed up with Hard School in September. They were basically, the tracks were really just like reworked Chinese democracy outtakes, but it's the first pieces of music that they pretty much released that was featuring Axl Rose, Slash, and Duff. So altogether, their '94 cover of the Rolling Stones' "Sympathy for the Devil" or whatever. I'm not a big Guns N' Roses fan. So.
Destruction.
Was that what it is?
Yeah. Did you guys hear that Absurd song?
No, I don't like Guns N' Roses. I try to stay away.
I do like the original GNR. I have no
Okay.
idea. I have no idea what the fuck they were doing. I don't
Really?
know what it is. I can't figure it out. Maybe the 4 or 5 times I heard it, I've missed something.
Right.
But I'm just like, I don't. It's very, I don't know. It's kind of try hard. It's not what they were, 20 years ago. It's
Right.
just weird. You guys listen to it and report back to me and tell me what you think, because I was just like, the fuck? What are we doing?
I
kind of get the feeling that everything that they do now is try hard.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I was just like,
I
dude.
really get that feeling about them now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bring back that Night Train flavor. Bring back that Mr. Brownstone vibe.
Yeah.
Leave that new shit alone.
I can't. I'm not an Axl fan, man. I never could get into Guns N' Roses.
Nope.
I couldn't. I tried. I gave it a valid effort. I can't do it. No matter what I do, I can't do it.
All right, Knocking on Heaven's Door is kind of cool, but oh yeah, BT Dubs is a cover.
Right. Right. You see, I can't do any of it. Like none of it. One other thing, for women, I guess out there, this was pretty awesome, but women had a strong presence on the rock charts this year. So September of 2020, Lizzie Hale actually pointed out, when she went on the active rock radio chart, 3 bands featuring women were in the top 10. Evanescence, Better Without You, The Pretty Reckless, Only Love Can Save Me Now, and Hellstorm's Back from the Dead were all in the top 10 of the chart, the Billboard charts.
Ginger should have been there.
I agree with this. But speaking of women, Spirit Box, they brought heavy music back to the top of the charts. I love Spirit Box. That's a badass band.
Jade, I just today found out about Spirit Box.
No way.
Our buddy Ed at work, I kid you not, no joke, I just found out about them today. Holy shit, where have I been?
Yeah, no, they're a badass band.
I was blown the fuck away.
So they actually they also brought heavy metal kind of back to the charts. They
definitely
they basically generated a lot of hype from themselves leading up to their debut album, which is called Eternal Blue. It came out on September 17th. So they have this range that goes from like brutally heavy to like this whole emotional, melodic, and they just kind of set high expectations for themselves. And in my opinion, I think they really delivered on it. But they debuted at number 13 on the Billboard 200, which is essentially unheard of for any heavy band nowadays. But yeah, they shared the top 15 with like Drake, Lil Nas X, and Billie Eilish. So shout out to Spirit Box. That was pretty badass.
So you're saying it's a band full of women and they're all over the place?
Just one woman.
Wow.
All right.
I see what he's saying there.
Yep.
All right, simps, calm down out there. Hey, whatever happened to Kitty? What happened to Kitty?
I know. I was listening to them the other day, and I'm like, man, I haven't heard nothing about Kitty in like forever.
Yeah, are they still doing stuff or what?
I don't know.
I
That's a
have
really
no
good
idea.
question. My favorite song by them was Run. I miss them. They were a really good band. They were one of my favorites.
Yeah, they're cool.
So, just making a quick observation, chat has been kind of stagnant. Last couple minutes, are we still live?
Yeah, we are.
Since we're live, can I get a one in the chat? Is there anybody out there?
Is there anybody listening?
This would be a good time for the crickets sound.
I know, Jeremy Crickets. Do you got him?
Working on it. No, I got him right here. Not hooked up though.
Oh,
I've been downloading all kinds of stuff, getting ready for the first.
hey, there we go. All right, that
We're still good.
Cool.
We're still good. So, hey, look, there's
Tammy.
Tammy.
Hey,
Tammy.
wait a minute. Did you just do a?
So she can see.
Rocking the t-shirt.
Jay, that Tammy thing that you did, was that an Elton John kind of?
Yeah,
Ah,
you picked up on that.
yes.
That's too funny.
Jets. I mean, it's Elton John, so you.
True. Touche.
John.
Touche. You have a very good point.
Usual.
Limp Bizkit made their return. Granted, I wasn't a huge fan of their album, but
No.
that was one thing.
Speaking of try hard,
Yeah,
Haven't heard
that
it.
part.
Haven't heard
Their
it.
their album.
you're not
called-
missing anything.
Their album is called "Still Sucks." It still sucks. Like,
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you gotta give them that. They didn't
hey, they
fucking lie
stuck
to
true
you.
to the title. Yeah, that's true. That's true. They didn't, but not false advertisement.
If
I
they
just
would've
it.
put super
eh.
badass awesomest album ever, then people would be disappointed. But
There you go. You have a very valid point, sir.
it's like what was that? Bloodhound Gang, One Fierce Beer Coaster, suggesting that you just use their CD as a beer coaster.
Yep.
Yep.
I remember
Wow.
that. So speaking of Limp Bizkit, nu metal actually had like a little bit of a revival this year because
It kinda did.
not
Yeah.
long after Limp Bizkit's studio album came out, Slipknot released a new single called "The Chapeltown Rag," and then of course Korn followed up with "Start the Healing" a few weeks later, and it was kind of like my childhood woke up from this really long hibernation. You was a
Weird.
huge Limp Bizkit fan.
See,
What?
that's what happens when you
Who?
get people that know the old you
Oh,
on here.
no, I have
They're
not
like,
been
dude, you
quiet.
still have Jankos, man. You still have them.
I think I have a
No.
pair of. I think my mom still has a pair of my Jinkos packed up in a box somewhere back home. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, good. Don knows what I'm talking about. I love the Bloodhound Gang. Those guys were badass.
They were. Oh, last but not least, there was a ton of new music that was released this year. Like a ton of new music.
There was a good bit of music released this year.
Iron Maiden, Gojira, Foo Fighters. They all released new music this year. It was pretty cool. And that's the top 10 things that kind of didn't suck this year.
Kind of.
Kind of didn't suck this year.
Only mildly sucked.
I have a hard time keeping up with all the shit that comes out anymore,
Yeah, I do too.
especially in multiple genres. I'm just like, geez, everybody's putting something new out.
Yep. I agree. It's like it's just one thing after another that you got to try to keep up with it, and it's just
Right.
yeah. I get that. It's like if you're not consistently having some type of music news somewhere open on one of your devices, you're gonna miss new music coming
That's
out.
the thing. If you're not keeping up with like some sort of a music news outlet,
Mm-hmm.
like one of my favorites is Metal Sucks.
I like them too.
Yeah, I like Metal Sucks.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're not keeping up with that shit, yeah, you're gonna miss shit.
Mm-hmm.
Until 6 months later, somebody mentions it, and you're like, "No, I haven't heard about that."
Yep.
And you're like, dude, that's that old shit. Be like,
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know about it. Yep.
You missed me.
It's definitely one of those. So we're talking about soundtracks tonight. Are we
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
we are
Yeah.
talking about soundtracks. Yes.
I got some good ones.
not? Yeah. Jeremy, you know what? Go ahead, because I want to hear. I want to hear your picks.
All right. Well, since my internet's being crazy, I had to close all that down. I'm going to bring this one back up, though. We're going to start off right here. So we're talking. One moment. Look at that. Everything's falling apart. Here we go. Nope, not that. Here we go. This had Stone Temple Pilots, Violent Femmes, 9 Inch Nails, Rage Against the Machine. We're talking tons of them. In fact, this is the first time I heard of My Life with Thrill Kill Cult. Was on this album, and we're talking about The Crow. The Crow, 1994 soundtrack.
Yes.
That's Dawn put it out there before you even started talking about it.
Oh, she knew it. Yeah. Yeah. Has a Pantera cover.
Yep.
Pantera doing a cover. Yeah, that was badass. And then I don't know what they were doing, but when Rollins' band did Ghost Rider, you ever hear that song? It's just weird.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a cool song, but I'm just like, where are you going with it?
Yeah.
Where are you going? You're not really. I don't know what's happening here. It's like it had 3 minutes and a guitar riff. You're like, fuck it, guy's head's on fire. Let's do it.
That's a really good choice. That was probably one of my most favorite movies.
Yeah, it's one of 2 movies that I can, as the soundtrack plays, I know exactly what part is going on.
Yep.
And I could just close my eyes, listen to the soundtrack, and like lay out the entire script for you.
I used to be like that with Donnie Darko.
Oh, really? I saw that a few times.
Yeah, I used to be that way with Donnie Darko. I could listen to it and be like, "Oh, you're at this part of the movie. Okay, just wait about another 10 minutes. You get to the good part." Like people call me up and they're just like, "Yeah, I'll watch Donnie Darko." I'm like, "Yeah, I hear the music in the background. Just give it 10 more minutes. You're good." Rob, what about you? Who you pick?
So, when we first started talking about this, I knew immediately the first one that I wanted to talk about, because I'm not just talking about this because we're having this conversation. This soundtrack I actually listened to a lot, repeatedly. It's the Lost Highway soundtrack. If you're into industrial metal at all, well, okay, no, not necessarily industrial metal, but industrial music. It's a really good example of really good industrial. Rammstein was on there before Rammstein got popular. Let's see who else. Manson, he did a really cool cover of I'll Put a Spell on You. Credence, I believe. That's Credence Clearwater, I believe.
That was a really good cover.
Yeah. 9 Inch Nails, Perfect Drug, probably my favorite 9 Inch Nails song, by the way. Smashing Pumpkins, there's a lot of really good music on this soundtrack. And the thing about it, The Lost Highway was kind of a weird movie, and the soundtrack is equally weird. It's like they're on par with each other. It's very appropriate.
I agree with that. I think that's a really good choice.
I bought this CD back in the day and listened to it till it stopped working.
I wonder how many of our listeners are like, "What's a CD?"
A CD?
I don't understand. What are they talking about? CD. I watched Guardians of the Galaxy with Robin. It had a great soundtrack.
Oh, yes. Damn. Yes. damn, there's one I hadn't even thought about. Yep.
So the first one I'm going with is Queen of the Damned because all of it, basically. I listened to the soundtrack a lot, especially right when the movie came out, and Aaliyah is in it. So it was. And can we talk about Aaliyah as a vampire? Because, whew, goddamn.
I know, right?
I was obsessed with her. But
That poor
Deftones,
woman.
I know. But Deftones is on it. Wayne Static, Marilyn Manson. Slept So Long by Jay Gordon was probably one of my, binge songs for a hot minute. Penetrate by Godhead. Loved that song. That was just an all around badass soundtrack. I listened to it quite a bit.
Hell yeah. I think I've seen that movie maybe once.
Really?
Yeah.
I had a huge crush on Lestat, the dude that played Lestat. I can't remember his name now to save my life, but that was like my child crush.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Aaliyah, she was my other child crush. So,
Definitely.
yeah.
That is all I've got to say about that.
It's that slow walk that she did.
Mm.
You know what I'm talking about? Where she
Yes,
did her
in the
hips
dress.
and her torso. She did her torso. Yeah, I love Aaliyah.
Stuff just a flopping.
Flippity
flopping. I don't know if you guys are ready for this one.
Let's hear it.
Man.
I don't know if
All right.
I don't know if you guys are ready for this. All right, imagine
Do I
this.
want to know?
Helmet and House of Pain doing a song. How about Mudhoney and Sir Mix-a-Lot doing a song? How about Faith No More and Booyah Tribe doing a song for a movie?
What movie
Slayer
is this?
and Ice-T doing a song. We're talking Judgment Night.
True.
1993 Judgment Night.
Great choice.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have even thought of that.
Dude, I'd still like every time that shit comes up, I'm like, all right, turn the bass all the way up. Gotta bump this hard.
So I think I don't think I've seen the entire movie, but I've seen bits and pieces of it here and there. Because when I had the opportunity to watch the movie, I didn't necessarily watch it like I was like not paying attention to it, but I do remember that soundtrack. I do remember the music, and that's what caught my attention. As I think we were at a house party and somebody was playing it on the TV, and I remember I was like, "Is that Slayer?" Like it kind of caught my attention for a minute, but I never sat down and actually paid attention to the movie.
Yeah,
but
when you hear something like Pearl Jam and Cypress Hill doing a song together, kind of makes you like. You're like, wait a minute, what? Turn that shit up.
Exactly. And that's definitely one of those soundtracks that you hear and you're just like, wait, is that? And you get kind of confused for that split second, and then you start paying attention.
I love collabs anyways. I mean, I love people doing covers. I love collaborations between bands. I love all that shit.
There should be more. There's a lot of that in the hip hop world. There is nowhere near enough of that in the rock world.
Agreed.
Yeah. Yeah, I second
Agreed.
that.
There's actually an album called Take a Bite Out of Rhyme where it's hard rock bands doing rap songs.
I have heard about that.
That's one of my faves too. I love that shit.
Yeah, try to do that shit off camera. Just kidding.
But collaborations like that are weird because either they're hits or they're just fucking bombs. They just suck.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, I had so much faith in what you guys were gonna do, and you just screwed it up.
Yeah, and there's no middleman. There's like no middle to it. It's either one extreme or the other.
Yeah,
I agree.
All right, Rob, batter up. 20 points.
Yes. My next one is actually my favorite movie of all time. The soundtrack for Pulp Fiction.
Almost made my list.
It just reminds me of the movie. There's a lot of little pieces like Zed's Dead, Baby. Little lines from the movie scattered throughout the soundtrack.
It's not a motorcycle, baby. It's a chopper.
It's not a motorcycle, baby. It's a chopper. I can't say that it is as weird as The Lost Highway was, but it's a damn good movie.
I agree.
And again, the soundtrack just reminds me of the movie.
Yeah.
And also, I wouldn't say that the soundtrack is quite as good as the Lost Highway soundtrack. It's pretty good.
Right.
It's pretty good. There's some bangers on the Lost Highway. But yeah, this one, it just reminds me of the movie.
That's a very good point. That's a really good choice. That almost made my list, and I was like, I chose my third one instead of that one.
Yeah,
but,
let's hear your third one. Or
my second.
Yeah. Turn
I'm
along here. I got shit to do. Let's go.
I went straight out of Compton soundtrack. The movie Straight Outta Compton, because I'm a huge NWA fan. So the moment I saw the movie, I mean, I wasn't surprised that the songs that were on the soundtrack, like Dope Man Remix, Straight Outta Compton, Fuck the Police, Gangsta Gangsta, Nothing But a G Thing, No Vaseline, which was the diss track that Ice Cube made, that was on it. It was a really good movie. But I'm a little biased, I think, because I'm a big NWA fan. So, but yeah.
Are you?
Oh God, I love NWA.
Would not have pegged you for an NWA fan.
Not a lot of people would.
No, it's the blonde.
Probably. I'm pretty sure you're right on that one.
I totally just pigeonholed you, but you're not allowed to listen to angry rap music. You're this pretty cheerleader blonde girl.
Oh God. Okay, well, Rob, thank you so much for being a part of the podcast. We truly appreciate your contribution.
and your services are no longer needed.
See,
Dave, what's up?
I knew you were an NWA fan because you have it stamped right on the side of that AK-47 you're always carrying around. So I was like, oh, okay, NWA.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, see, he's got it. He knows. Jeremy knows what's up. It actually, it drive. One of my best friends used to hate me because we would get either in my car or her car, either or, and I'd blast the radio and I'm singing word for word the Dope Man remix as loud as I could, and she would sit in the car like this the whole time. Like she did not want to be seen with me. And then the funny part was we were on the highway, and we were turning off on an exit and came up to a light, and I noticed a cop about 2 cars ahead of us. So I cranked "Fuck the Police" as loud as I could. And she was like, turn it off. There's a cop right there. And I was like, I turned it up even louder so I couldn't hear her whining about it. Yeah.
What are you going to say about it?
Funny part was whenever we got to the next light, we ended up being a little bit in front of the cop. Well, he eased up a little bit to look at us, and he just was kind of threw up the thumbs up, like, all right. And I was like, see, he's cool with it. Cop likes it. We're fine. We're fine. We can be, Dawn. She said, you guys are hilarious. That's funny. All right, Jeremy, who's your third? I know this one's going to be good.
OMG. Is it my turn?
Yeah, OMG.
my internet was screwing up again. I didn't hear about your shootout.
Oh, yeah. No, it was
during that prison break.
Yeah, it was pretty gnarly.
Slinging cane.
Jade is not my real name, y'all. Now y'all know my secret.
That's right.
Damn.
All right,
Rob, you're muted.
Oh, he sounds way better that way. There we go.
Oh, hey.
Hey, I didn't. Did you know that I can mute other people's mics? Uh-oh.
Shit. Oh. Hey. Oh. Damn.
All right.
Where are my fucking credentials at? Why can't I do this?
You need buttons.
I don't have any buttons. That's the problem.
Did you fill out the test? You did, didn't you? You filled out the test. The StreamYard, the thing. You got the email. Yeah, it came down from HR. You got the email.
Yeah.
The memo said it was received. I mean, look.
Can I get my stapler? Can I get my stapler?
I don't know what to do with this.
Can I get my safe part?
We're gonna
My
have to
safe
talk about.
part, but they told me I could listen to my radio at a reasonable volume.
Yeah. If you could just move your office, that'd be great.
Oh man.
All right, so I got one more.
Yeah, you got one more. Are you saving the best for last? You typically do.
Yeah, this is easily one of my all-time favorites.
Okay.
All-time favorite movies. Super awesome soundtrack.
All right.
It's got Leonard Cohen.
Okay.
Oh, hey, here's a dog. Hey, dog. That runs right into L7. We're talking Cowboy Junkies, Bob Dylan, 9 Inch Nails, Patsy Cline. Just shit is
Ooh,
everywhere. The Dog
I
Pound, Dr. Dre.
I know exactly which one you're talking about.
Hey, where's Dawn at? Does she know this one yet?
She
She's
said
got about
L7.
3, 2, 1. Natural Born Killers.
Good damn movie. Great soundtrack.
Love that movie.
She said, I'm thinking.
Oh, too
You
late.
gotta remember there's a lag.
Too late. Yep.
She said no.
Yeah,
That's a great soundtrack.
Again, that's another one of those soundtracks. I can tell you exactly where you are in the movie by
Yep.
listening to that soundtrack.
Yeah, she said I should have guessed that one. That was a good pick. That was a really, really good movie.
And I was never a Leonard Cohen fan before I saw that movie, and I was like, damn, that shit is dope. It's like Haunting. It's so good.
You're not wrong.
Well, Dawn, you know what? Get it together, okay? We're counting on you.
And talking about weird movies too. That was up there.
Oh yeah, they were on shrooms the entire time they were filming. It was craziness.
That was a really good movie, though.
When you hear me fire out
better
movie
soundtrack.
quotes, it's usually from that movie.
Yeah.
Like the whole world's coming to an end, Mal. People are like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And I'm like, "I was down on a lawman for a gallon of gas." He's like, "What?"
I love that scene.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That is awesome. That was a good choice. So naturally leaving the best for last.
Yeah. All right, Rob.
I wouldn't necessarily say best. Did I miss something?
Pee-wee's
You're
Big
number 3.
Adventure. I knew it. Pee-wee's Big
Pee-wee's
Adventure.
Big Adventure.
Good pick, Rob.
Great pick.
Yep. All right. Yep. This is not the best one, but damn it, this is another CD that I actually bought. The Armageddon soundtrack.
Okay. Not what I was expecting.
No, I had a thing for not for that didn't come out right. About I was a big fan of fucking Rob. You know what? I'm done. Bye. I quit.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are now accepting applications for Off the Record.
Hey, just take your time, breathe deep. Natural Born Killers is hard to follow, dude.
Yeah,
I should have saved that for like the grand finale. That's when the drunk guy accidentally sets off all the fireworks and takes his head clean off, and just like
yes,
park, and everybody's like,
it's like how do you follow that?
That was
You
great.
You can't follow that.
Shit's just flopping down the hill.
Anyhow, the point I was trying to make a moment ago is I was a really big fan of Aerosmith. Really big fan of Aerosmith. Our Lady Peace is also on there. Bob Seger. I was a really big fan of all those guys during that time. So yeah, totally went out and bought that one. And if you tell me that you weren't crying at the end of that movie, you're a fucking liar.
I didn't.
I don't believe
What
you.
movie? What movie?
Armageddon.
Armageddon.
Oh, I cried through the whole thing every
Yeah.
time. I'm thinking about
Yeah.
crying just thinking about it.
Yeah.
That was the one with the rock, right? Not the actor, but the big thing in space.
Yeah.
He said not the
Yeah.
actor.
The big thing in space. That's what she said.
Heyo.
Wants to see. Have y'all ever seen the movie Apocalypse Now?
I think I
Yeah,
have.
I think I have too.
Is that also another rock flying through space?
Uh,
No. That's Vietnam. Vietnam. I got it. Yep. Okay. I remember
yep.
now. That had a killer soundtrack.
Yeah.
Oh, a
My
lot of those Vietnam era movies did. Platoon, all them had
they
really good stuff.
yeah. You know, I still love Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal Jacket.
That's definitely easy top 10 movie. For sure.
Definitely.
Joey, what's
It was a
up?
classic. Classic.
See, I got a thing for like military movies, but if it's like, I don't know, I guess because I'm from a military family, but I got a thing for military movies. But Full Metal Jacket, I also like the soundtrack to that, but I love that movie. So my last one is Dazed and Confused because Alice Cooper, um, uh, Rick Derringer was in it. ZZ Top, he was on the soundtrack. Or they, uh, Cherry Bomb by the Runaways because I have a thing for Joan Jett, and Black Sabbath, Paranoid by Black Sabbath was on the soundtrack. So I absolutely loved that soundtrack to that movie.
You know what we need?
Alcohol.
A party at the Moon Tower. We need a Moon Tower.
Is that
Do we
going to
have
be
a
your
Moon
next
Tower?
project now?
Do we have a Moon Tower here?
I don't think so.
Moon Tower?
Yeah, party at the Moon Tower. First kegs on me. No, nothing. Don't remember that part.
You don't remember that? Joey said the first Matrix movie. Damn, he's got a point. He's got a really good point on that one.
I don't remember
I don't know why I didn't
soundtracking
think
that
about
one.
The Matrix?
Yeah.
That was a badass soundtrack.
I want to say it was also industrial heavy.
It was.
Oh,
if I remember correctly, yeah. Yeah.
Hey, yeah, people in the chat need to throw some soundtracks.
Yeah, come on. We need soundtracks, guys. SFW had a good soundtrack too.
What's that? So fucking what? What's SFW?
Oh, the Metallica references that we do on the daily, just to fuck
Yes.
with Rob.
What is SFW? What movie is that?
Single white female.
Oh, single female white.
Oh wait,
Single-
you know.
So,
All right.
Oh yeah, I forgot that there's a delay.
oh yeah, there is a delay.
Yep.
Yeah, she said so.
So-
Fucking what?
So fucking what? Yeah, is that an actual movie?
I don't know. I don't know if I don't think I've seen that. Are you talking about the one that had Hole, Marilyn Manson, Soundgarden? It's the SFW album. Had Guar, Radiohead, Suicidal Tendencies.
Ooh.
Is that the one you're talking about, Don? Yes.
Yep. Soundgarden.
I know exactly what you're
Manson,
talking about
now. Pretty Mary Sunshine, Monster Magnet. Oh my god, I love Monster Magnet. I met the vocalist nephew at one point.
Really?
CP. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Guar. Chris Cornell.
Mm-hmm.
Radiohead, Babes in Toyland.
Yeah, I had to think about it, but
I'll be
Yeah.
damned.
she right. That's a good one. She'd be right.
Why have I've never heard of this. I gotta check this out.
Yeah.
Now, what I want to... Okay, so this is a soundtrack, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't like just a compilation album.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit over here with my shitty fucking internet because I don't know what the hell's. Oh, my back.
You've
Hey.
been
Oh,
Hey.
hey.
All right. Yeah, how have I never
Flex.
seen it? Don, are you talking about the 1994 film? I'm guessing.
Yes. If I know it's early or mid 90s.
I gotta check that out. I never heard of it.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a really good. I know exactly what she's talking about now. It took me a minute. I was like, wait a minute.
Nice.
Yeah, this movie just looks fucking punk rock.
Appreciate
Oh, it's
it.
awesome. Speaking
Appreciate
of punk rock, what about SLC Punk?
Oh.
I like
Yeah,
that
was-
soundtrack back in my
Is that a
punk days.
documentary though?
SLC Punk?
Yeah, I haven't seen
Uh-uh.
that one either.
You ever seen SLC Punk?
No, I don't get a lot of time to watch TV. I really don't.
Movie, man. It's a movie.
Same thing. It's just an hour and a half TV show. I mean, if they and see, they're finding that people aren't going to movies as much. So what they do is they make a movie and then cut it up into 45-minute segments. And boom.
I'm gonna highlight this real quick because Tammy just stole my heart, y'all. She said
Trainspotting.
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 That
That
was
movie-
one of my favorite movies ever. Like I was obsessed with that damn movie.
Do you see the beast when they fucking shooting that shit in the park?
Now, you know,
Ooh, Blade into the dam. Yep.
we're all coming out with, you know, pre 2000 movie soundtracks. Can
Yeah.
anybody come up with one from the last 10 years? Just give me one.
The Social Network holds my number one spot. Joey.
Hey, okay, you know what? Never mind.
There you go.
There's
Joseph
your-
got it.
Joey's on top of it. Nailed it. Tammy, yes, we do. Besties.
I don't know. It seems lately that a lot of the shit that I watch, anyways, a lot of stuff takes backseat to special effects.
Yeah,
Shit
it does.
blowing up, robots twirling around,
Yeah.
pizza boys
Yeah.
delivering pizzas,
Pizza boys.
pool boys cleaning pools. It's always that same song. Bow, 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 bow.
Oh
Do
man.
you need a plumber?
Oh, I've got plenty of crack to go around. Plenty of ass crack.
Are we having the same conversation?
You said something about a plumber, didn't you?
Yeah.
At this point, this is where the female of the group just goes. And this is where the show has gone now.
South.
Jade acting like she's never told dick and fart jokes before.
Please, I'm usually the one making them.
Exactly.
Exactly. Joey never happens in the pool industry. I was lied to.
Oh, really? Well, then I would like to retract my application. Never mind. I guess I will keep the job I have. For now.
For now.
Till that pizza driver job comes through.
Right? That's hilarious. Well, I don't have anything else, guys. What about y'all?
You know, actually, I do have one more thing I want to say. I mentioned a moment ago somebody came up with one for the last 10 years. Dad did earlier. The Guardians of the Galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was an incredible soundtrack in itself. So, yeah, Dad, my bad. I forgot to mention that one earlier.
Yeah, that was a good soundtrack. Yeah. I agree with that. But yeah, Joey, washer and dryer repair may be a better bet. Jeremy's gonna be looking for a new occupation here soon. Well, I don't have anything. We do want to let you guys know that you can get a little glimpse into our new podcast studio on Saturday. We will be interviewing local Tallahassee band Your Captain speaking. Super, super excited about that. Can't wait to see the studio. Jeremy's been busting his ass putting that together. So shout out to Jeremy for all that hard work because you're the real MVP, man.
For real.
Hey, and shout out to Dave Hart and John
Yes.
Daly over at Eyecatcher Signs. I'm putting these dudes through their paces. But we should be pretty set. It's gonna look good, gonna be dope.
It's gonna be
Hell
awesome.
yeah. It's going to be. I can't wait for everybody to see it. It's going to be badass. So be sure Saturday, 7:30 p.m.
Saturday.
This Saturday, New Year's Day.
This Saturday.
This
New
Saturday.
Year's Day. Not New Year's Eve, because my dumbass thought we were talking about New Year's Eve 2 days ago. So I was like, wait a minute, Friday. No, Saturday.
Saturday.
6
p.m. So drink plenty of Pedialyte. You can
Yeah.
get your Waffle House. You won't be
Yeah.
so hungover. You'll be able to pay attention.
Yep. Yeah, because this is definitely an interview you guys don't want to miss. So be sure to
Yes.
check that out. We recently acquired a Twitter account. So we now are on the Twitter
We're
platform.
We're
twitting.
things.
We're twitting. So be sure to
Twitting
go
all
follow
over.
us on Twitter. If you are watching us from Facebook, go into our About section and be sure to click on our link tree. There are links in there for our YouTube. So be sure to go like, share, subscribe on our YouTube page. And yeah, we thank you guys for hanging out with us for so long. We appreciate y'all.
That's right.
Holla
What's
back.
that thing you always say? Holla back.
Get your pull.
Get your pole.
Get your pull. Get your pull.
Get your pool. Get your pool, boy.
Oh, I like some po' boys, especially some Cajun po' boys. That's my shit.
You know, it's not a podcast until Rob says shit.
That's
That
right.
part.
right.
That
Good
part.
night, guys. Hey, thanks for watching. Appreciate everyone.